Yes, I. Yes, I. Blessings and welcome. Yep. All right, my people. Blessings.
You're watching the Real Things podcast. These are the real things, the real things, the real things. You don't know are the Real Things podcast. Hey, yo!
Yes, I. Mic check 1 2. Microphone check. All right, my people. Mic check 1 2. Testing. Mic check 1 2. All right. You know, so we have to do the do. Mic check 1 1 2. All right, blessings, and welcome. Microphone check 1 2 1 2. Pleasant good evening to you, Doreen Small. Blessings and welcome. Whatever you hear in the background, if you can hear anything, it's some beautiful rain tearing down the place right now. You could actually smell the earth, the nice, fresh scent from the earth. Blessings, everybody. I want to do something here. Let me just do this test to hear myself because the last time I did a live, it was sometime earlier this week and it was very terrible. The audio was bad. So let me just do this once and for all. Mic check 1 2. I want to do something here. Let me just do this test to hear myself because the last time I did a live, it was sometime earlier this week. All right, that's kind of unprofessional, but you know, we have to do what we have to do because sometimes what you will be hearing, you know, your systems are quite different in terms of volume. So what you may be hearing, it would not, you know, the end result will not be the same. Blessings, everybody. Ja, if you guys could hear the rain in the background, oh my God. I'm telling you, it's been a while. Yes. Yeah, man. Jaja, the rain is so mesmerizing. My microphone is picking up. It's like you could hear every droplet. OMG. For those of you who are on the outside looking on, blessings and welcome on this here beautiful, beautiful Friday. Yep. I don't normally come on a Friday, but guess what happened? If I wasn't here, like the normal times, I would have had to do this, or else when the seat comes weekend, crazy. Like I said, for those of you who are on the outside looking on, blessings and welcome. Don't be shy. Come on over. Say hello. It wouldn't hurt. Also, don't forget to leave a like on this live as you come through. Don't stand on the sidelines. Get familiar. It's not a conventional type of podcast. We do what we do differently from everybody else.
You're watching the Real Things podcast. These are the real things, the real things, the real things. You don't know are the Real Things podcast. Hey, yo!
Yo, say late. Guys, on my ends, it's after 9. It's actually 20 minutes to 10 p.m. And for me to be out here, so at this point in time of the evening, me telling you, say, I'm nothing but love. Because what? You see the rain with the falling on my background? Chap, chap. Welcome to the general. Big up, big up, big up yourself. Also to Velma Davis. Blessings and welcome. Let me tell you something, guys. It's nothing but love. Nothing but love. As we build up the live and you guys get familiar with each other. I know it might be late for some people, but it's a Friday. It's a fun, fun, fun day. Friday because we have the weekend to embrace. Wanna say? In the meantime and between time, we want to welcome Demon go inside of the place. Big up yourself, my girl. I just saw something pop up on my screen. Yeah, Freeman's Village, Antigua. Blessings, my girl. Big up yourself. So you know when people hardworking. So you know when people put them shoulder to the wheel. This girl never ceases to amaze me. Keep pushing. Keep pushing, my sister. Nothing good never come easy.
right. Tonight yeah, is kind of a night where we are gonna just say hello, talk a little bit, and then we go about with business because it's Friday and you know, so sometimes it's movie night, it's family hangout times, it's laundry time, it's you know how it goes. So, my people, in the meantime and between time, we're gonna do this real quick and fast. So, for those of you who probably just joined, welcome to the Real Things Podcast, the evening version of the Real Things Podcast. It's dubbed Live After Dark with yours truly, The Real. Blessings and welcome, Yvette. Trust that everything is A-OK. So, all right, my people. So, all right, my people. So, all right, my people. Without any further ado, because we can't really all up the thing. Well, it's 15 of us here, and we still have to just go and do what we have to do. Guys, there are a few of you who haven't not liked the live as yet. Please do so. Please do so. Pause for, oh, Vilma. Happy birthday. I mean, I'm not going to be here tomorrow, so let me just do this one time. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, Vilma. Happy birthday to you. Blessings and say we have to do this because we are one family. Trust that you enjoy tomorrow. You understand. Pray that the Almighty keep you safe and in one piece, good health and a sound mind when your day comes. One more year upon them. Blessings. Big up yourself, Vilma. All right, my people. So, may say without no further ado, let us just hit straight on into this evening's topic, which you see here breaking lawyers visits Nyabohanse. Mm-hmm. And the big question this evening is Max One afraid? Now, my people, we have seen Max One come to the cameras making a bunch of noise saying that they are lawyers. Let me ask you guys, do you guys remember the situation with the fellow the boy? This is something that seems to be never going. Oh, all right, Vilma. This seems to be something that is never going to go away. Unfortunately, the ghost from the past has returned. So we've seen Max One come to the screens saying that lawyers are all over Nyabohanse. Well, I want to say it may be credible because those guys sometimes don't really talk, some truth, but the way how he's emphasizing on this thing and the things that he are saying, there has to be some kind of credibility to this. So he's saying that there are lawyers all over Nyabohanse running from house to house looking for Zach Discoveries, asking for Mike Ventures, asking for Fellow the Boy. They're looking to locate all of these people mentioned. Guys, it does not sound good. Um, we know the story. A lot of us here may know the story and remember the story of Fellow the Boy situation with the house that he built. And apparently, apparently it is said, it's alleged that some kind of siphoning of monies, you know, scamming and blah blah blah. A lot of things. Fellow was accused of a lot of things. We saw where even the likes of A.M. Carroll was in the midst of things at one point. At one point, or the earlier point. We saw all of them. I wonder where she is though. Why she might be quaking in her boots tonight. She may be quaking in her boots tonight. Cha cha. Some people, Max One had a lot of things to say. I'm not accusing nobody, but we're just joking over the whole situation because for those of you who are not familiar with the whole situation with fellow the boy and the building of the house for Mr. What's his name? You understand? What the man name again? The ghosts from the past. Now, the gentleman, it's alleged by Max One that this gentleman, for the house, the owner for the property, has sent lawyers. Max One is also saying that the lawyers came without papers because people were demanding to see papers, but based on the fact that which he's right, based on the fact that there's so much scamming nowadays, you can't just hand over documents and hand over keys and hand over whatnot not or be demanding them come demanding stuff and you don't know from whom they are. Well, he was right. He's right. But the way how Max One is defending this whole story, kind of sound like him have something that him know or him have something that he's afraid of. I want you guys to listen in a little bit to this guy here, Max One, hear what he has to say on this whole thing. Let's see if I could pull him up on the screen.
Actually, we are going live. Yeah. Sorry for that. Actually, it was an accident, a small accident. But, Highland girl, welcome and welcome. Yeah, you are the first one here actually. So welcome and welcome, welcome and welcome. So we are going live, and I need something to support my phone.
The struggle is real, people.
I need
The
something to
struggle
support
is
my
real.
phone.
Day in the life of a YouTuber.
Yeah. So as I'm waiting for my family to join, uh, actually we have three. Yeah. We have three now. So as the title suggests, actually, read the title as it suggests. Actually, we have a lot and a lot. We have fire in the mountain, and we have to cool it down. Yeah, so we have the fire on the mountain, and we have to cool it down. We have seven. We have 7 people now watching. Yeah, so welcome and welcome. Mkaro, iko nini brother? Mkaro, welcome. Yeah,
No,
so there are some people we need to inject some, we have to inject, we have to inject some sense into them because people should not take advantage. People should not take advantage of what, people think that people are stupid, but people are not stupid. And I'll be explaining and explaining a lot.
hold on. My people, hold on. Make him go and explain himself. In the meantime, I don't want to run it so much. Let him go and talk in the meantime. No, listen, right? You heard the name that he called in the earliest part of his life, A.M. Harrell. I don't know if you guys are here still with me, but honestly, what me to talk about? Some people have some things to be afraid of. Allegedly, some people have some things to be scared of. Hmm. Yes, some people have some things to be scared of. Hey, hold on. Let me see where I'm reaching now. Hmm. People. Hmm. Me reason. Some people really frightened tonight. Or earlier on. That's all I can say at this point. Whatever is transpired, I'm not getting him back up on screen, unfortunately. Look like the guy checking out by me right now.
Right. 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 Tonight.
Yeah.
That's all I can say at this point. Whatever is transpired, I'm not.
Yes, but people, the guy checking out by me. Ask him for good. Anyway, no, unfortunately, this guy. Let me just leave that right now. Unfortunately, this guy um went did a whole live speaking about the situation in Nyabohanse. Now, I paused the live and it's taking some time to load, and I don't really have time for that. I need to do what I'm doing and move on. You understand? Oh, the manga is premiering. Oh my God. Yes. So he went and he did the live. The first person on the live was AM Carroll. Like I was saying to you guys, it appears as if there is something that these people there is something going on. Let me not get too distracted. Let me find back what I was trying to can you guys hear me though? Oh wow. Yes. She said she had 3 lawyers. Hold on. I paused the thing and it's taking too long to reload. So let me see if I can hear a little bit more from my phone. Hold on. We're gonna listen into the conversation, even though I played it long.
Yeah. Sure.
Hold on, that is very loud.
It's
Hold on, my people. I'm over him setting up this live.
possible to say that as a lawyer, and I want to repeat this, as a lawyer, if you want to come to this village, demanding that you've been sent, to come and do evaluation, to come and do what in our village here, first ensure that you have the registration certificates from the LCK, you know, ensure, and I'm repeating this, ensure you have the documents, the required document to show that for sure you are a qualified lawyer, that you've been sent to this village. Why am I saying this? You have to have the registration certificate from the LCK. Number two, you have to have the working number. Because without those things that I've mentioned, simply means that you want to frame people. Look, me as Georgia Gunning, welcome, Joanne, welcome, Ellen Gunn, welcome, plus all that have welcome. Like the video as we proceed, because we want to tackle this and we want to just, to send a strong message.
Hold on.
Those things that I've mentioned simply means that you want to frame people. Okay, me,
Hold on.
the truth. The man that was being sent to follow the boy to build that house was being sent bit by bit. And I understand that when you send money maybe to someone to do a project for you, uh, when you send, he will go and do something and show you that for sure I did this. Maybe we send a video and show you. And maybe you'll say, this one, you've done it well, this one, you've not done it well. So what I'm trying to say that the money was being sent bit by bit, and
No, my question, guys. I don't really even want to play too much more. A lot more was said in this live. A lot, a lot. You can just so I don't get no strike. Um, even though we are allowed to do commentary, a lot more was said in this live. No, what does what does money that was sent bit by bit having to do with the owner of the property sending someone to represent him? Okay, put aside all that he claimed before that that they should have, all that he demanded before, rather, that the lawyers, when they're coming in the village of Nyabohanse, they should have clearance, they should have the right documentation. I am with him on that one. I am with him on that one. Declare yourself, because in today's day that we are living, in today's day and time that we are living, you have to be sure, know what you're dealing with, who you're dealing with before you even have a strike up no kind of conversation with them. If you wrong me, guys, I stand to be corrected. If you don't agree, all right? No. Do you guys remember? Just that you guys are hearing me loud and clear. And if you're not, please let me know the level of volume, right? That it's loud and clear, because the last live I did, it was terrible. Anyways, so do you guys remember what transpired when Nairobi teacher went and do a bounty? He bounty hunted Kibe, track him down for days, found him. Even though Kibe was telling him, look, the money was sent to me in this way, this way, this way, and this way. Remember, whatever documentation, whatever stipulations that they gave Kibe in the letter, it was demanding the payment by in full by this time or else. You guys remember that? So I'm saying, what is the difference between the demands of Nairobi teacher, the representer, versus what Max one is saying now, that remember that the monies were sent to fellow the boy in pieces. What does that have to do with anything? I mean, I don't really understand. So as he continued in hello Cheryl, blessings and welcome. As he continued in the conversation, he stated that you know, the lawyers came, they went and sourced out what's this guy? Mike Ventures, they went looking for Zach Discoveries, who they went looking for. And he's hereby demanding that they come next time with proper documentation, because it appears as if whatever transpired on the ground, people refused to deal with them based on the fact that they never had any sort of proof who they were, which I agree with that. Because especially in the African diaspora, I've seen it in Nigeria a lot with people. Even the other day, quite a few people in Kenya itself has been jailed for fraud. How much million Kenyan shillings fraud? Quite a few people. So in this day and time, yes, as I said before, I agree completely with them for standing up. If these people standing up to these people, if they did not come and identify themselves, and you know, I want to believe maybe because Sir Edward's situation. Okay, I want to believe that because a Nairobi teacher was behaving like he's the judge, the jury, and the executioner, that probably angered some people, the way how he came in that village boastfully, as if, he's a bailiff. We say bailiff in the West, or whatever you want to call them. I don't know. What you call it? Marshall Bailey? What call it, guys? Somebody help me now. Tonight is as if I'm talking to myself. I'm not speaking English. What am I calling people them who serve papers? Whatever. Okay, whatever. No, maybe it angered them to the point where they decide that they're not going to stand down. They're gonna defend themselves by the way of demanding documents. So it seems, as for him in the conversation further, right? Mind you, I don't want to get strike double, so I can't play too much of his contents, right? So it appears as if they had to leave because he's telling them in his video that next time when you come, make sure say you guys come with the right documentation. Well, my people, we've seen so many things for the little time that we've been introduced to this village of Nyabohanse. All the character them starring in them own rights. Them have their own stories. It's not a laughing matter. You know, when it comes to the situation, um, this situation with a fellow the boy and what's his name, Mr. Edwards. I keep forgetting this person's name. When it comes to that situation, we've seen it, it's been dragging on for a while now. We've seen it dragging on for a while. So I don't know. Hello, John Wilson. Um, we've seen somebody else here. Okay. So we've seen where this thing been going on for over a year with fellow and the ghost. I call it this man, this person, he, she, Mr. Edwards. I call him the ghost from the past because he ever haunts. It's a seasonal, he does his seasonal appearance. Huh? Exactly. Exactly. So this is like a ghost from the past. No one knows this person. Um, this person goes by two names. This person goes by two names. At one point, a fellow came out and said that another name other than Mr. Whatsoever was used on the documents that was sent whenever he was sending money. Anyway, that's not the point tonight. The point is those lawyers that are in Nyabohanse seem to have piqued the interest of A.M. Carroll and Max One. Mhm. Now we remember this is no conspiracy, nothing theory. This is not a theory right now. We've seen A.M. Carroll on the grounds earlier on when this whole saga started, when she went to Nyabohanse for the first time, don't it? We've seen her. My question is, why was it that she was the first one that Max One shout out under his live? Does that ring a bell? Rumors been sparking all over the streets of YouTube a long time ago about alleged monies that was shared up against amongst YouTubers. Mm. Some people get money and them go buy land. Hmm. So this is just going right back to the beginning. And I'm wondering, where is this going to lead now? Or she knew about the lawyers going to Nyabohanse, why she was waiting for the live for Max One. Or did Max One call her and informed her about what was happening on the ground before he went live? I wonder. But it is so strange that so many things have happened in Nyabohanse. But this one piqued her interest enough to be the first one under Max One's live. Shoutouts never lie. Unless Max One was seeing spooks, he called her name clearly. This is like, it actually interests me enough to come and stir up a live because I wasn't gonna even bother because I said it's Friday and it's too late already. But when I saw this thing, I said, wait. What want to say? What you saying? Max One also seems to be talking a whole lot. Remember now, it is alleged that he is the youth leader in the community. Do we ever, I mean, I can't remember hearing him speaking so clearly on an issue when it comes to the youths in Nyabohanse as a youth leader. I'm telling you, the interest that he is taking to defend fellows action on Mr. whatsoever his name is again. I keep forgetting this man's name. Lord have mercy. Somebody type the name so I can always look at it. Edwards. Mr. Edwards. He has taken, Max One has taken an key interest in fellow the boys' action. I mean, it's good to defend your village mates. You know, it's good. But why so defending? Why so defiant, rather? Why so defiant? It is as if he does not want the case to be stirred up again. Ring a bell, anyone? Does it ring a bell? When, if I can remember clearly, when this Edwards case and things started, wasn't it Max One, Ernest, and what the other one name? Masubo. It was those three guys. It was all of them in the bushes. You guys remember in those times? Some of them came with receipt, stirring up stories against fellow. So why all of a sudden such a keen interest? Why is he standing defiant? Like, I really don't understand. What happened? Is he here to defend the Quran? I'm confused. I am confused. Are they defending? I am confused at this point. Perplexed. Hey, no, sir. It's as if this lady was just waiting. What he got, was, bam, she was the first one on the live. Yo, somebody have to come tell me something tonight. I'm getting hot. The rain stop fall. The rain stop fall. Hey, I'm getting hot. People, I do not know what is happening, but it is very suspicious. It looks suspicious. Very suspicious that Max One would be out here standing in defiance instead of letting the law take its course. I understand what he was saying about the lawyers and so on and so forth. Why is he now acting like he's defending or he's the lawyer for fella? Huh? That is basically what he's doing. Like I said, it is okay if some strangers appear in your village and you decide, everybody decides, say, you cannot come here. I don't know who you are. Show me some ID. It's quite okay. But the things that he said further on in the video, like I don't really even want to play them here. The things he said further on in the video is what is striking me. Like, it making me to be very suspicious about his actions. I'm telling you the honest truth. What are they hiding? What is he afraid of? That's a my question. We shall listen in a little bit more if we can. Let's hope we don't catch it a chance.
For sure, this not right, right.
thing that I wanted. Yes, it was his right to demand so. But also, we have another thing that we have to calm down and listen down, in a very intelligent way. Uh, that money wasn't sent at once. It was bit by bit, bit by bit, bit by bit. So if fellow, we are humans. Fellow is not 100%. I cannot say that he's 100%. Maybe because we are human. We make mistakes here and there. So I cannot say that he's innocent. Nor should I say that Sir Edward is not innocent. No, these all parties, even Sir Ed, even fellow the boy is demanding. He has his own right that is demanding, and also Sir Edward is also demanding his own things that is demanding. So, what we want, if Sir Edward wants the evaluation to be done, let him send the lawyers that have got illegal documentation to show that for sure we've been sent by so and so. Not someone just, storming the village, storming the village, looking for the house of fellow the boy, looking for the house of maybe Zach discovered, looking for the house of maybe uh, Mike Ventures, coming them, sitting them down, and trying to interrogate, Vincent, uh, with Sir Edward to come and do evaluation. Vincent, so that you go and open for me, so that I can see how much was being spent. Okay. When you are asked a simple question, what shows that you are a lawyer? What proves that you are a lawyer?
Guys, no, if somebody comes or a group of people comes to the village and they say that they've been sent by Mr. Edwards, I don't know what would you have done in a case like that. As you heard what he said, they went to the homes, tried to sit down and talk with the guys to have them open the premises. The guys, which is Mike Ventures and what's his name? What's the other one name? Zach Discoveries. To open the place, the property, to give them access to the property so that they can do an evaluation on the property to see how much monies were spent. So in this now, I'm going back to when he was saying that the monies were never sent to fellow the boy in one piece. What does that have to do with the people them come to evaluate the property? What is the time frame or the way or the style how the money was sent? What does that have to do with them coming now to evaluate the property? So you see why I'm saying that it seems as if somebody holding out for somebody or somebody trying to stop something. No, I don't get it. Make it make some sense. Make it make some sense. What sense does that make? If you're stopping them so they could come with the proper documentation, it's fine. But at this point, now make no sense to me because it's either you want the documentation for them to identify themselves clearly, or you want for them to just go away. Oh, Jesus. Lord have mercy. What do they want? What are they hiding? And what are they trying to discuss? At this point in time, I think I'm overthinking. Let me not overthink. But I can't help. You can't help it because it's not making sense. It now make no sense at this point in time. Allow the people them. If them said they want to get inside the property to evaluate, they were sent. Okay, they were sent by Mr. Edwards. Why are you blocking the process? Why? 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 You're saying they got the money. I don't know. Like at this time, it's pure speculations in a sense. Like it's pure speculations because it's not making sense to me, but it is apparent that somebody trying to cover up something. I'm sorry if I say so, but it appears as if somebody, why is he suddenly blocking? Huh? Why are you blocking? Let them do what them come for do. If they want to see, to have access to the property, to evaluate, they never ask for the keys. They never say hand over the keys. You get where I'm coming from, guys? They said open. They would love for the premises to be open so they can evaluate the property to see actually how much monies were spent. What's wrong with that? Suppose the man want to sell the place. If he no longer, who knows? Maybe he's not because at one point, there was so much rumors on the streets of YouTube that the man was on his last and blah 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 and all kind of stories allegedly. Yeah. So at this point, why not allow them to come in and do their evaluation? They did not ask for the keys. Them say, let me come in. Let us come in to evaluate. Why not? What are you hiding? What are you holding back for? No, he's saying that the monies were never sent in one order. They came piece, piece. Okay. So me can't let you in because I did not get all the money. Most likely that's what he's saying there because it's not making any sense. I didn't get all the money. Our fellow did not get all the money. Why are you here to evaluate? Fellow spent his money too, or something like that. Further on in the conversation, he was almost saying something like that. Hmm? All the monies were never there in one piece. It came at different intervals. So most likely what he's trying to say, fellow the boy has his rights, just like Mr. Edwards does. At this point, story now make no sense. His side of the story is not making any sense. I haven't heard fellow for a while, you know. I guess maybe that came as a shocker to him, with the lawyers appearing and demanding to get inside, or maybe they weren't even demanding based on maybe they weren't even demanding. But Max one took it as an offense and is warning. He actually said, "This let this be a warning those of you who coming back into Nyabohanse, to make sure that you don't come back here without your proper documentation. Hey, this is immigration. This is the immigration. You're at the what you call it, customs and border control. Don't go back to Nyabohanse to all the lawyers representing Mr. Edwards. Don't go back into Nyabohanses without your documents, proper documentation, because the youth leader who's inactive has warned, do not come back here unless you have your proper documents. Which, yeah, it's okay. All of that is okay. It's fine. But to do an evaluation is quite different from saying that, give me the keys. Oh my God. You understand? It's way different than saying, give me the keys. Hmm. All of them are thief. Yo. Exactly. Exactly. Yeah. Blessings and welcome, Treehouse. Mm-mm. At this point, I don't really know what his issue is, but he's issued a stern warning to those lawyers that the next time they come back, they must make sure that them have proper documentation. I want to tell you the honest truth though. It could be, it could be that he's just defending fellow because he probably felt like fellow is been, you know, bum rushed, been heckled. It could be a situation like that. But deep down inside to the way how the entire thing play out, based on all the stories that were out on the streets of YouTube prior to this, I feel like people can be out there pretending to be gatekeepers, using the gatekeeping scenario, all the while is covering either them tracks or covering for somebody else's tracks. Because probably they don't know that this would have come back in this way. You understand? They probably never know that these things would have come back in this way. hmm Because it still irks me to know that this woman was the first one on the live. I mean, I've been the first one on people's live. Yes, I understand all of that. But it's just that it's the way how the case was prior versus that, okay, I am here sitting like a lapdog waiting for you to probably few grain out of your plate drop and I can pick it up. I'm here to get the gist. Just say what you're saying. Let me hear what you have to say. I don't know what it was, but I'm just getting the feeling, a very eerie feeling about this whole situation that is happening in Nyabohanse. Let us continue to monitor the situation. I gone me gone right now because them they not for them better sleep and me they here losing sleep over for them and them stories. Alright. So I am going to have a beautiful rest so I can wake up because it's way past 10 o'clock. As you can see on my screen, it's 10:24 here in my neck of the woods. Don't know what time it is where you guys are. Thank you for sitting and chilling and chatting with me. And besides, I want to watch a little bit of Demongo before I go off. Tomorrow is my wash day. So I will be off of social media. But in the meantime and between time, I will keep my eyes and my ears peeled on that little situation. It's not a little situation either because um when it comes to like fraud, because basically that is what, if any, that is what the guy is going to probably be charged with. Because if Mr. Edwards is saying that that's not what the bargain was, he did not get his end of the bargain, a fella didn't keep up his end of the bargain, then most likely it's going to be a fraud case in a way, because then he took monies and he never, what would you say, he took the money but never the goods, he never bring the goods, you understand? So listen guys, it's a sad situation. This young guy was where he was, and I don't think that he probably thought that it would have caught up with him. It would have caught up with him. I don't really know the depths and the ins and the outs of the story more than whatever was aired on the streets of YouTube. That's as much as I know. Um, it's sad. It's a sad situation. Um, we've seen also where people can easily get blamed here on the streets of YouTube because people fabricate these reactors, come out here and they nasty up people life. May they tell you the truth because I saw them do it with Marwa when he was doing Mama Ann's project. So we know them reputation out here on the streets. You understand? When you see the likes of Al Nairobi teacher and AM Carl and the whole of them jump on a topic, they don't stop until that person is no longer breathing. You know what I mean? If Marwa did not cut off and distance himself, and even when he did, there was still like a louse under his skin, just like what you call it? Not even louse, a leech. Those people were still like a leech under his skin. They come up with stories in their own way and form and pattern. So it simply means that whenever these people grab a punchline, they're gonna make it them own, and they would not stop. It is shameful though to see Africans don't want good for other Africans. You understand? We've seen again with Mayuguno, the likes of Mayuguno, when, Grace started to assist him and they did everything. Nairobi teacher and AM Carol are the two main culprits. They did everything in their power behind that mic and that camera to tear that young man down. Everything. Not, it doesn't mean that Mayuguno wouldn't have made mistakes along the way. But when they were done with him, They made sure that that project stood still. And them all right with them private donations. They were good. And Mayugunu was basically going insane. You understand? So we know how them could twist things. But in the case of Fella the Boy, I really don't know what is going to become of this situation. We've seen it play out on social media. We know how these culprit works. These reactors, we know how them stay. And when them get up there to tear you down, no flesh will be left on your bones when them done with you. You understand? But whatever these two in question are protecting, whatever because remember, when the girl come to Nyabohanse, she came and went directly to that same guy. You guys remember the story? Brought even underpants. Panties. He brought panties for him. Okay? Believe me. Indeed, they thought that Mr. Edwards gave up. Well, let me tell you. Lord, when them say when the they sleep, don't wake him. When the lion they sleep, don't wake him. It's an old parable that when the lion is asleep, don't wake it. Unfortunately, the lion has awoken once again. Let us continue to monitor this story. A couple of minutes ago, Mr. Med, I'm done and I'm gone and I'm still here. You know, listen, I wasn't coming and I came. So let me just, finish off nice and quick. When the lion is asleep, don't wake it. Don't ever wake it. And it doesn't mean that people can't go and invest in the village. But we've seen stuff happening, playing out right in front of our eyes. People still go inside there and do what them have to do. Because see, we had a Jamaican uncle, even though like it was like from a gift from Marwa. But who knows what he's about to do with the place? And I know that it will work out. I know it will work out as long as God give him health and strength and a sound mind. Whatever plans that he has for that place, it will work out because he's a determined guy. Who knows that Jamaican uncle would have been touring out the whole of Ethiopia and African and say Africa? Who knew it? A couple months ago we saw him. Yeah, man, yeah. And he's going strong. Saw the man fell off a ladder. Everybody, oh, he foot this and that, and that's the end of him. No, he gonna die. No. Nonsense. Keep on a curse to himself. And he's going. So whatever it is that is to be, it will be. You understand? So, saying all of that to say people will still go into Nyabohanse and do what they have to do. But it's just that it is who that you allow in your space sometimes that causes these things that we're seeing playing out with the likes of fellow. All right? So, in a nutshell, let them fix it. Let them fix it while we go and fix our own business. All right, my people, it was really a pleasure being here with you guys. You stood attentively and support. Thank you guys for being here. All right. You do enjoy the rest of your evening or night. By now, it's going to be night by now in most cases. Not unless you're in a LA. And I don't think none of you guys are here in LA. So I'll see you guys on the next one. Enjoy your weekend. See you soon. Bye bye.